product that you want to sell. You have the best of both worlds. That's why it sells so well. So you want to talk about both, right? We don't have to hide the fact that you can resell it. That's part of the deal. Sometimes the easiest thing to sell is what's popular, right? Because the market's being educated at scale. The other value propositions of selling is it has a community behind it, meaning you don't necessarily have to create a community yourself to sell it. You can leverage the community they're building. It's obviously a budget-friendly option when you resell it, right? It's kind of like a downsell. Instead of all the other courses that are $2,500, $5,000, some of them out there, so that's a unique value proposition. Obviously, you get to keep 100% of the profits, right? So that's big, better than affiliate marketing in that sense. You don't have to split it with anybody. But the coolest thing, I think the biggest value proposition of this is if you can go out there and make one sale and get one person to buy it from you, you just made your money back, right? That's your return on your investment. Everything else is profit. So that's why a unique value proposition of selling this as a product is it's almost risk-free. You only have to make one sale. So we need to highlight that point. Everybody cool? Everybody will like where this is going? Sometimes I get so excited about these trainings that I get a little off track. But okay, it sounds like everybody's cool. You're starting to understand, what we got going on here. We got a good offer. That's great. So I already alluded to this. The market is being educated at scale, and it's not saturation. It's something about the make money online niche and the business opportunity niche is people attract people, right? It's like FOMO kicks in. People already want to buy this. Some people have, maybe you have, but we know on social media that a majority of the people still have not bought. Like, I know it seems like everybody's bought it, right? Algorithms are crazy like that. But in reality, if we think about how many people there are in just America alone, right? 280 million, 300 million, 330 million, something like that. We know a majority of those people who are of adult age would love some extra money. And they want to do it in a way that's easy, right? They don't want complex systems. They want an easy system that they can do in their spare time. Create a couple videos a day. Well, that's the potential, right? If you sell it the right way. If you sell it the way I'm going to show you in this training. So we know people already want to buy it. Your job as a reseller of this program is to get them to buy it from you. We look at the entire market. There are so many people just sitting on the fence, watching content, thinking maybe, maybe not, maybe today, maybe not, maybe next week, maybe next month. We know a majority of the people are already on the fence. So what we have to do is get them to buy from us. We already know they're going to buy it because what have they seen? If they've been on TikTok, they've seen beginner success stories. They know it's beginner friendly because they've seen beginners make their first time money. The FOMO is definitely kicking in because every day it seems like a new person makes a sale. The price point is obviously very attractive, especially to someone who's working a 9 to 5. Maybe they're not loaded. Maybe they're not going on vacations. The way the community is interacting on TikTok is amazing. In the comments you see people blowing up, supporting each other. And guess what? People who are watching this from the sidelines feel like they want to be a part of something. And they're not a part of that community. When they see someone talking about it and they see everyone who's also doing this leaving all the crazy comments, they're like, well, I don't have anything to say. Ask yourself this. When has the easy way ever yielded the best results? It doesn't. People want to know more about the opportunity. So when they come to a stand store and you have all these products, you're asking them to make a decision. Maybe this link clicks over to a sales page, but you're really asking them to make a decision right here. They already know the drill now. Now, even if they're excited, there's red flags, and that's decreasing conversions. The other problem here is we are not collecting emails at an efficient rate, meaning we are not following up with people because that's the hard thing right now. Going viral on TikTok and getting reach on TikTok is still relatively easy, but what's getting harder every single day is showing up again and again and again and again, right? We might get one video go viral, but we don't make any sales. Why? Because the people who watch the viral video never see our follow-up content because we're not showing up again and again and again in front of them, so they're not buying. People need to see at least 7, 12, 20 videos from us before they're going to decide to buy. And if we're only going viral here and there, they're not seeing our content. We might be not hard selling it, but we're trying to sell it. That automatically turns people off. That's why we're not getting views. That's why we're not making sales. Now here's the thing. some people are making sales. We see the people out there on TikTok who are making sales. I could probably name off a couple of them. Seem like they're going viral. It seems like their content's always served. It seems like, one day they're making $497, the next day they're making $1,200, the next day they're making $2,000, then they have a $5,000 weekend. It's like, I just got to do what they do. But did you ever notice, you're not seeing tons of people go viral? You can probably name the 2, 3, or 4 content creators that you can think about right now who you always see their stuff and they're making money. Do you think it's more than 3 or 4? Right? A majority, 99.8% of people are not making sales. So what do we do about this? Well, you can try to go viral. You can just be like, screw you, Brian. I'm an amazing content creator, and I'm going to figure out how to go viral. And if that's you, that's great. And if you can figure out how to consistently go viral, that's great. You'll make good money. You can use a stance where it doesn't matter. You can direct link. It doesn't matter. If you can consistently go viral. But it's hard. Even celebrities find it extremely difficult to stay in the limelight for a long period of time. That's why we have so many one-hit wonders. They make one song and they never hear from them again. Well, a one-hit wonder does not make sales. You have to have a compilation of successes. You have to show up again and again and again. So what do? We choose to take control of the situation instead of relying on luck and going viral again and again and again. How do you do that? Well, you only need one thing. Right now, hopefully you're going to realize that there's an easier way to play the game. You will clearly see what you are going to do to win when you realize you need differentiation with your offer. You need people to have a reason to buy from you. You need a sales process, and you need a package that overcome objections automatically. You have those things, making sales will be so much easier. Making sales with any business will be so much easier. I cannot sit here on this training, even though it's a free training, I cannot guarantee what I'm going to show you is going to make sales. I can't guarantee if you do what I'm going to show you, all of a sudden you're going to be making thousands of dollars a week. But I can guarantee you that what I'm going to show you is exactly what I did to make sales, based on more than 8 years experience. Do you want to see exactly what I did? And more importantly, do you want to see how you can copy exactly what I did? Yeah, okay. All right. So here's what you do. You need a funnel. Maybe you've seen this funnel. I promoted this for a brief period of time. The reason you need a funnel is because you need to link people to something where they have to enter their email to get access to more information. Why? Because right now they're curious. And we're just going to poke the fire, pour gas on it, so to speak, by increasing curiosity. Now we've got them off TikTok, and we can say, imagine yourself profiting $500,000 a day in a $200 billion e-learning industry without creating a course, while making 100% profit selling digital products online. What? Well, yeah, I'd like to learn more about that, right? So even if they just saw a video right now where we were talking about something kind of random and it went viral and we told people to click on their link, now they're coming over here and they're like, I want to know more about this opportunity, because we're pre-framing them about the opportunity. So even if a video didn't talk much about anything like that, they're going to come over here and learn more about the opportunity and get excited about the opportunity. Now every single video, instead of just the sales heavy videos, now every single video has the opportunity to pre-frame people and get them excited about what we're selling. So now we're already winning. So what are they going to do? Start now? I can just enter my email address. So they're going to enter their email address. And as soon as they do, they're going to be taken over to this page right here. It's a secondary page. This is not a checkout page. Why would we want people to buy before they have all the information? Right? TikToks are short. We can't give them all the information in every single TikTok. So we want to make sure they have an opportunity to get all the information when they're ready. When they're ready is when they click on the link. So they come over here to this sales page. Obviously, talk about starting a master resale rights business. Here's a webinar on my funnel that is from Hannah that talks all about roadmap, guides them through 18 minutes, gives them the opportunity to enroll. This is going to get a lot of people to buy because it's directly from the creator. Now, If they click enroll, they head over to the checkout page and I got a sale. But what if they're like, oh, that sounds pretty good, but I don't really understand what's going to happen next after I buy. So we talk to them about what they can expect. No upsells ever. All this stuff, step by step, click by click. That's great. Another button to buy. But maybe they're like, I just don't know yet. This is where we sweeten the deal with exclusive bonuses. What if I give them a funnel? What if I give them a checklist so they make sure they can dot all their I's and cross all their T's? What if I give them a fill in a blank sales letter so they can increase conversions? What if I give them a done for you email sequence with pre-written emails that takes the burden off them? Do you think they could one-click import a funnel, connect it to an email list with instructions that are given and then change the links in the automated email sequence and then have a full system ready to go? You see how this makes people like, oh, I want to buy from this funnel, right? Because they're already on the fence. I don't know who to buy from. Yep, I just found the first person I saw and I bought it. I don't even know who they are. Never watched any content from them. Right? Do you want to rely on running into a few sales like that? Or would you rather control it? Right? So if someone's on the fence and realize, well, I'm going to buy this, I'm going to pay the same price regardless, but if I can buy from this person, I can get all this stuff for free. It's going to help me make more money. Of course they are. So they can click here to get started. But if they're not convinced yet, I'm going to run them through this sales letter. And this sales letter was written off a template that has done millions of dollars. It's that simple. But if I don't make a sale, right? If they see a piece of content, click my link, go to that page, and still think, I'll think about it, or I got to talk to my wife, or I got to talk to my husband, no problem. Because now I can control getting in front of them. I don't have to rely on them seeing another piece of content that's based on the algorithm. I'm going to show up an hour later, and then 4 hours later, and the next day, 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 and I'm going to overcome objections. I'm going to tell my story. I'm going to explain how it works further in case people don't understand. I'm going to remind them about the bonuses. I'm going to make analogies so people can start to understand it. I'm going to give them growth hacks for new accounts so they're going to feel more confident. I'm going to prove it's an actual thing. And I'm going to pre-frame them to buy by saying it's just the cost of doing business, how to ethically steal customers, and overcoming the objection you don't need a list. I'm going to follow up with them for 2 weeks, and I can control that because by sending them automated emails, which I set once and forget, I know they're going to see my messaging every single day. Right? Pretty crazy, right? So here's the thing. I know the problem with this is it takes time to set up, right? I know everyone in the chat's excited. Yeah, you really do need this. So I know it's hard to set up. It's frustrating. It can be a little finicky. So what I did is I actually created this all for you.